Hey there, welcome back. If you're in your 30s and feeling a little lost, like everyone else seems to have it all figured out, but you're still searching for your way, I want you to know something really important right now: you are not alone. This phase? It's more common than you think. And today, we're going to talk through why feeling lost is actually the start of something meaningful, and how you can move forward with hope and clarity. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you might just feel a little lighter and a lot more empowered. Feeling lost isn't a sign you're failing. In fact, it's a sign you're growing. Imagine waking up to a foggy morning. Everything feels unclear and blurry, but the air smells fresh, new, full of possibility. That fog? It's just the in-between, the space before clarity arrives. A study published in Developmental Psychology in 2021 found that many people go through major phases of reevaluation and change in their 30s. It's your mind's way of asking, is this life really mine? What do I want next? So, here's the truth: every day is a brand new day one. You get to wake up and start fresh, learn something new, and take a step, even a tiny one, toward your next chapter. And that's powerful. Now, let's talk about expectations. Society, social media especially, pushes this idea that by 30 you're supposed to have your career nailed, a perfect relationship, a clear purpose. But that's just a highlight reel, not the full movie. You know that feeling when you scroll through Instagram and see all those perfect lives? It's easy to forget everyone's journey is messy behind the scenes. That's where imposter syndrome kicks in, the nagging feeling that you don't belong or aren't doing enough. But here's what research tells us: imposter syndrome peaks in the 30s for many people. So if you're feeling that, know it's normal. Your task is to redefine success for you, not by someone else's timeline or standards. One of the best gifts you can give yourself when feeling lost is to get curious, really curious, about who you are right now. That might look like journaling, meditation, therapy, or even taking personality tests just for fun. Imagine sitting quietly with a warm cup of tea, the steam rising, and asking yourself the deep questions: what really lights me up? What drains my energy? What do I want to create in my life? Research shows mindfulness practices can help reduce anxiety and increase emotional clarity. So this isn't just woo-woo stuff, it's science-backed. Self-discovery is a lifelong journey. It's okay if you don't have all the answers now. The important part is showing up for yourself and listening. Okay, so now you've got some clarity. But what next? The key is to take small, consistent steps, even tiny ones. Maybe it's a 5-minute walk outside to clear your head, or signing up for a class you've been curious about. Taking action creates momentum. Even small wins release dopamine, the feel-good brain chemical, making us want to keep moving forward. And progress isn't always a straight line. Sometimes you'll take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. That's totally normal. What matters is that you keep going, little by little. Now I want to talk about uncertainty, that uncomfortable, scary feeling of not knowing what's next. Here's a different way to see it: uncertainty is like a seed buried in dark soil. It can't grow without being hidden for a while. Psychological research shows that learning to tolerate uncertainty actually builds resilience and emotional strength. So instead of fearing the unknown, try leaning into it a little. Remind yourself, not knowing is part of the creative process of your life unfolding. Feeling lost can feel isolating, but it doesn't have to be. Connection is healing. Talking about your feelings with trusted friends, family, or a coach makes the burden lighter. Studies consistently show that social support lowers stress and helps us cope better with life's challenges. If you don't have that support yet, try to find it, maybe through groups, meetups, or online communities. You deserve to be surrounded by people who get you and cheer you on. Let's not forget to celebrate progress, even the tiniest steps. Imagine taking a long, hard hike and then tasting a little sweetness, a fresh berry or a sip of cold water. That small joy fuels you to keep going. Psychology shows that positive reinforcement encourages motivation and builds self-esteem. So write down or just acknowledge those small wins. They add up more than you think. Now, here's something I want you to try: self-compassion. When you're feeling lost or frustrated, ask yourself, what would I say to my best friend if they were feeling this way? Then try saying that kind, gentle thing to yourself. If you want, pause right now and take a deep breath. Offer yourself a moment of kindness. You deserve it. Finally, let's talk about the story you tell yourself. Narrative psychology shows that the stories we tell shape how we see our lives. What if you rewrote your story, not as someone stuck or failing, but as a hero who stumbles, learns, and grows stronger every day? Try imagining yourself as that hero. What's the next chapter? What strengths are you discovering? Writing or saying affirmations that reflect this new empowered story can make a huge difference. So, if you're feeling lost in your 30s, remember this: you are not alone. This feeling is a sign that something new is trying to emerge in your life. Every day is a fresh start. Set realistic expectations. Get curious about yourself. Take small actions. Embrace the uncertainty. Build your support system. Celebrate the wins. Be kind to yourself. And rewrite your story with love and courage. Now I want to hear from you. What's one small step you can take today, even if you're still feeling lost? Drop it in the comments below. Your story might just inspire someone else who needs to hear it. Thank you for being here. You've got this.